Disclaimer warning. This video is not made for children. It discusses mature subject matter and might mess with your perception of Snow White. Thank you. There's no real evidence for the subject matter of this video. Just figure I'd pitch an idea for a crazy conspiracy. Hitler's favorite movie was the 1930s Snow White movie. It would seem harmless to have a favorite movie, but being ahead of the Nazis, there was another meaning to this. He saw the story as the key to achieve a perfect Aryan waifu, a nurturing mother to the future coming master race. He selected 7 Nazi scientists, each with distinct personalities that aligned with the 7 dwarves, and through surgical procedures made them all shorter. He also had a woman who he profiled would be the ideal candidate to be said Snow White. She was sheltered during the war for this Snow White trial, in his confined space where she would cook for the dwarves, clean for the dwarves, sing for the dwarves. This all took place in this confined space, with no windows or glimpse of outside. She was threatened with the idea of an evil stepmother, who would smite her if she tried to make an escape. She was promised the idea of a Prince Charming who would free her from this confinement. This experiment went on for 7 years, even though after the war ended. Towards the end of this experiment, she didn't become a submissive waifu, but instead a man, with all of her femininity sapped out of her. In essence, she became her own Prince Charming and escaped on her own. That would theoretically be the end, but there's more layers. With her skills, she was recruited by a secret organization to become a super spy, one that would not have the same temptations normal men would. She did that for some time with her male alias. She eventually gained her femininity back, and some new soft shape-shifting skills. Evoking a passion feeling from one of the dwarves, she could bring out a certain trait. She used that experience to escape the spy contract. Little is known of what happened to Snow White afterwards, whether she found a new home, took up a particular form, eventually did find her Prince Charming. Ultimately, the Snow White trials were a failure, and ended up just making a rogue.